Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rita Pin-Ahrens, Executive Director for OCA Asian Pacific American Advocates, and I want to welcome and thank everyone who's joining us to learn more about AANAPISI Week and the toolkit that OCA has developed to community stakeholders, partnering organizations, and anyone else who wants to really support AANAPISI. OCA is deeply committed to increasing educational opportunity and college awareness and college completion for all Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. We believe that supporting AANAPISI is critical to that effort, and we're pleased to lead this effort by increasing awareness and providing resources to help celebrate AANAPISI Week. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Tu and Maddie.
Hi, everyone. Thank you all so much for taking the time out to join us today on this webinar, where we'll be going through the AANAPISI toolkit that we've sent out to most all of you and its usage. So again, my name is Tu Nguyen, and I'm the OCA Communications Manager. And on the line, we also have Maddie Schumacher, who is our Policy and Advocacy Associate. Just some housekeeping items. We are recording this webinar right now, so we will be posting this webinar into the toolkit and also on YouTube afterwards for anyone who missed it or if you would like to share this. And if we could save questions until the end, that would be great. And if you are joining us online on your desktop, there's a little chat box where you can type out your questions and send it ahead of time. And so, yeah, this should be about 30 minutes maximum, super quick. Maddie?
Hi, everyone. So my name is Maddie Schumacher, and I'm our Policy and Advocacy Associate at OCA National. So first, we're going to explain what AANAPISIs are. AANAPISI is an abbreviation for Asian American, Native American, and Pacific Islander serving institutions. And to qualify, an institution must have an enrollment of undergraduate students that's at least 10% Asian American and Native American Pacific Islander students, and at least 50% of the institution's degree-seeking students must receive financial assistance like Pell Grants, Work Study, or Perkins loans. So AANAPISIs are a portion of all of the institutions in the United States. They include both 2-year and 4-year institutions. And as the definition states, they are responsible for teaching the bulk of the Asian American Pacific Islander students in our nation. So what is AANAPISI Week? AANAPISI Week is the week coming up near the end of September where organizations and institutions will join together to celebrate the educational support of our AAPI students, especially our students who attend AANAPISIs. Why does AANAPISI Week exist? Well, AANAPISI Week is a congressionally designated week intended to celebrate the incredible work of AANAPISIs. So AANAPISIs are one of 8 minority-serving institutions, including historically black colleges and universities, or HBCUs, Hispanic-serving institutions, which are HSIs, and AANAPISIs. However, dozens of AANAPISI-eligible institutions are still not receiving funding because they don't know that they are AANAPISIs or that they can apply for this funding. So part of AANAPISI Week is spreading the word to institutions and AAPI students to make sure that they are getting the resources that are available to them from the federal government. AANAPISI funding is running out, so another part of AANAPISI Week is the need to lobby our elected officials. The more we spread the word about these awesome institutions, the more we can encourage our elected officials to support them in Congress. So our stakeholders in this issue are AANAPISIs, the institutions and schools themselves, OCA chapters, which have a lot of students that are attending these institutions, high school and college students who are looking for where they want to go to school, parents, faculty, and more. So many people are engaged in this issue and making sure that our students have the resources that they need. 2.
So the AANAPISI Week will consist of 5 days of action. Throughout the week, you can use the toolkit to participate in our digital action. Most notably, our Friday Twitter Town Hall happening at 3 p.m. Eastern, as well as on Tuesday, our photo campaign, I Support AANAPISI. So the rest of this webinar will just go through the documents that are found in the toolkit, as well as the digital graphics, and what the Twitter Town Hall will consist of. All right, so we'll go through the toolkit and talking points. Maddie?
Yeah, so talking points are facts and statistics that can be used to educate and persuade your communities. So one such talking point is that nearly half of all of our AAPI students attend an AANAPISI institution. That's crazy. This demonstrates the incredible influence and reach of these institutions. Additionally, AANAPISIs are doing crucial work in supporting student success. 1/3 of AANAPISIs have Asian American and Pacific Islander graduation rates that are higher than the national rate, which means that these institutions are doing better than the national average in terms of graduating AAPI students. AANAPISIs are also conferring a significant proportion of degrees to AAPI students. Almost half of all associate's degrees and 1/4 of all bachelor's degrees are conferred by AANAPISI schools. So these institutions are doing incredible work for our students, and we can clearly say that a significant proportion of students with degrees, AAPIs with degrees, a lot of them were conferred by AANAPISIs. So these talking points can be used for a lot of different things. They can be used to craft social media, as Tu will show us next. They can be used to facilitate discussions within your communities. You can reach out to elected officials and persuade them to continue supporting AANAPISIs, both in your community and nationally. We can build hype for AANAPISIs and support our local AANAPISI institutions, as well as encouraging continued funding for all minority-serving institutions, which are doing amazing work for students of color across the nation.
Awesome. So the talking points will be found on a couple of the documents in the folder, and then there's a subfolder in the toolkit labeled graphics, in which you can utilize for your social media. They're optimized for all of your platforms, and they're super easy to use. You can download them directly on your cell phone or on your desktop so that you can share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Hootsuite, which is a social media scheduling platform if you use that. And if you would like to edit the graphics and add logos, add additional information, feel free to do so. And if you need the Adobe Illustrator files, feel free to email me as well. And the graphics are free for you to use. And if you would like to create your own personalized graphics for your organization or your institution, please feel free to do so as well. That's why you have the talking points with the data and the graphics that we have on our toolkit. And so here are some examples of what they look like. So these graphics are designed to be somewhat standalone, but I think they would be really better utilized if you pair them with a caption. So we have a document in the toolkit labeled Sample Social Media, and you're welcome to copy and paste and use the same caption to share with these graphics, or create your own personalized caption. Share your own personalized stories about your experience with AANAPISIs, or if you are an AANAPISI institution, feel free to put along your programs and your impact. And then we have in the folder a sign, a PDF sign and a PNG sign that says, I support AANAPISIs because blank. And we're hoping to do this photo campaign on Tuesday of AANAPISI week. And if you could have your friends, family, peers, if you can set up a table or a booth on campus or somewhere locally to do this photo campaign, that would be great, and have people, share why they support AANAPISIs and upload a picture of it to social media with the hashtag AANAPISI week. You can feel free to print out this sign, or if you want to be, renewable, use a whiteboard, chalkboard, anything that's like erasable. We just want to show, there are many people supporting AANAPISIs and the many reasons why AANAPISIs are important. So again, feel free to copy and paste from our documents up talking points you need, the sample social media posts, But also, please share your own stories, ask friends, ask your families, and your colleagues. Our highlight of the week probably will be on Friday for our Twitter town hall. We have in the toolkit a document of 10 questions or so that we will be tweeting out on our Twitter at OCA National of questions relating to AANAPISI and the importance of AANAPISI. So now that you have these questions in advance, it would be great if you could craft your answers in advance. And we even have the time at which we will be posting each of these tweets so that you can schedule your tweets using Hootsuite, or if you're going to live tweet on the day of, you can know in advance when we're tweeting each question. And you can feel free to reply to our tweet or just put it on your own account. Just use the hashtag AANAPISIWeek. That's what we want to make sure we're doing all week, is use the hashtag AANAPISIWeek so that we, build a movement and maybe get it trending in some places. And also the town hall, it's not limited to just AANAPISIs and students. Ask your friends and family, why are AANAPISIs important, and have them tweet that out as well. We also have a banner in the folder. Feel free to post that on your website. We have an example here of what it will look like on our website when the week comes around. And so we're hoping to engage everyone for AANAPISI Week. This toolkit is designed to be super easy to use. You are welcome to copy and paste, to download and use exactly as you see it. If you're an ally, if you don't attend an AANAPISI, you can still participate. Use the toolkit to educate your audience on Twitter and on Facebook. Use your platform to call on Congress and tweet about your local AANAPISIs. In the toolkit, we also have a list of local AANAPISIs that are nearby OCA chapters. And so we're really relying on our OCA chapter network as well to uplift their AANAPISI, surrounding AANAPISIs. And then, do some research, find out what your local AANAPISI offers to their students, what kind of cool programs they're doing, and share that on your Twitter and on Facebook, and tag them and share their stories. And then as a college or university, of course, please share what you're doing to support your students, and tag your local OCA chapter. Again, use that list that we have in the folder. Tag OCA National, use the hashtag, and we are hoping to retweet and reshare your posts and get your campus involved as well. And if you need assistance in getting connected to your local OCA chapter or vice versa, please shoot us an email. We are here to make those connections and hopefully get some local events set up. And if OCA chapters are on the call, which I know some of them are, OCA National, we have been ordering AANAPISI felt pennants for you, and we'll be mailing them out to local chapters so that when you do your photo campaigns, you have some cool college banners to pose with. Yeah, Maddie, do you have anything else to add after that?
Nope, I don't have anything else to add. Someone asked in the chat box where are AANAPISI resources available. The AANAPISI website is not very accessible, and we assumed that there was no funding left. So while funding is running out, there is still funding for AANAPISIs as of right now. The AANAPISI website, I agree, is not the easiest thing to navigate. That's why we put together this toolkit for you, so that you would have the facts and statistics and talking points that you need. If you want something more specific than that, you can feel free to email either me or Tu, and we can get you any spreadsheets or specific information on your local AANAPISIs that you might need. So if we move forward one page, we can get to our email addresses, and there you go. So you can feel free to email us, and we can get that information for you.
Yeah, and OCA is also lucky to have a consultant working with us. Her name is Jeanette Soon-Luz, some of you might heard from her when she emailed you about this webinar, but she is our connection as well to the AANAPISI network and our resource. So if you would like to be connected to Jeanette, also email us and we can get you connected with her for more resources on AANAPISI. I think I will unmute and I will start a Q&A session really quick. Yep, Tim? Hi, Tim.
Yeah, oh, hey, okay. This is Tim Fong from California State University, Sacramento. Thank you for putting this on. I saw the data, which is more national in scope. Is there any way to help us or work disaggregating it or separating out by state? Like California has the most AANAPISIs, and I suspect a lot of the data will change if you just look at specific states.
Yeah, Maddie? Maddie? I'm not sure if Matt is able to answer that real quick.
Oh, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes. Jeanette, we can hear you. Or Rita.
Okay. Just Rita. So Tim, we can definitely work on aggregating some of the data by state, but it depends on which particular type of data you're looking for. So offline, we can definitely work with you. Just email Maddie and connect with her so that we can look at what your request is.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, any other Q&As? And then we had a question from Nan Ma. What is the history of why Native Americans and APIs have been lumped together through this grant? And thank you, Jeanette, for answering, but NA is part of the Native American Pacific Islander that refers to the people of the Pacific territories, excluding Native Hawaiians who are included in the Native Hawaiian Alaska Native Federal designation. So it's confusing, for sure. Any other questions? Awesome. Well, we have our emails on the screen, of course, and you have our toolkit. Feel free to reach out at any point in time between now and then. And thank you all for joining us. Did someone just join? Okay. We'll end the webinar now and look out for a YouTube link, or we'll also include the video of the webinar in the toolkit so you can refer to it at any point in time or send it to your friends and family. Thanks everyone for joining us today and have a great rest of your day.